Get up, get up, get up, get up. Let's get ready for Marcus Maven. You're about midway to the midday with Marcus Maven. And you can call in, I lay back and just listen to Marcus Maven. So sit back and relax and watch Maven.
Break it down like this.
Woo!
Broadcasting live from the OPC Pest Services studio. Time for Middays with Marcus Maven on 93.9 The Ville. Now, here's Marcus Maven and Steve Rummage.
Welcome back. I'm sorry. Welcome back. It's Middays with Marcus Maven. 8150 93.9 is the number. 93.9 is the station, and the awkwardness / fun, silly energy that is going on in this studio, I just have a feeling it's going to be a great show. Make sure you have that number. You're going to want to get in on this action. Steve Rummage in the building, Nikki V in the booth.
Man, it's good for us to all be in here, right? You know what I'm saying? Like, it feels good. We rarely all get to be in the same building at the same time anymore, so just been busy a little bit. And when Nick's not off doing UK shows and
I forgot about that.
I mean, you know, we have time to get together, so it's good to be here today.
Nikki, what's going on, man?
They want the boot.
It is nice to be back together again. Like, when was the last time we all did this together?
In a while.
Yeah, like a week. Seriously?
Probably over a week. It was probably early last week, honestly.
Yeah, and I was wondering when you guys were going to bust my balls about missing Tuesday show.
Yep. Oh, we did that whole day.
You would have been so disappointed had we not even cared.
Yes.
Yeah, we'd have been like, man, yeah.
Yeah.
What do I remember about Tuesday show? Well,
Remember
we were at
James
Buffalo
very
Wild
smooth?
Wings, and James really crushed it. And
Something happened.
I can't remember.
It's a big
anything.
story, I think.
Yeah. Well, yeah, and there was that.
Okay, Steve. You want to wrap a bow tie on this Trent Flowers thing before we have a good show?
Yeah, there's so much. I think I'm done. You know, I think I'm done with it. You know,
I think I'm pretty much done with it.
Yeah, I think we've heard from the coach.
What
We've
did Rob
heard from
Dowster
him.
say? Can you tell me that really quick?
Yeah.
Actually, I'm looking at it literally right now.
Oh, okay. Well, you tell us.
All right. Trent did what's best for him, and that's well within his rights. Chase the bag while you can, especially if you think the fit is better. Trent also quit on Kenny Payne in Louisville on the first day of classes. Louisville doesn't have another option they can bring in. Put another way, Trent effed over the team he committed to. Why would KP want to talk to him after that? If someone gave me their word they'd be a part of the field of 68, then backed out last minute, I'd be pissed. Happened last year. I have no ill will, but it doesn't mean we're going to be buddies after the fact. I have no idea why they thought it was a good idea to talk about this in this format, talking about the Jeff Lightsey Jr. interview, but they certainly aren't making Louisville look like the foolish ones here.
Well, then you couple that with Russ Smith commenting on. By the way, shout out to Jeff Lightsey, man.
Yeah, right.
That's our guy, man. Yeah,
And don't take that as a slight from Rob Dowster.
No, I
No.
think he means the format.
Mhm.
I mean, if he had went on midnights, he probably would have been like, I mean, that's the format.
Man, maybe not. Though.
Well, yeah, but I mean, you know, I think it was more just the format.
I mean, it's Stephen A. Smith, Midnight.
Midnights with Mark Smith. You're right.
Okay.
Charity it's the drummer, dude. Yeah, that goes across the bottom.
I really enjoy that
That's
too.
just fantastic.
Rob Dowster.
Well, then Russ Smith commented on Jeff Lightsey's interview as well.
He
He said, I have much to say about this that keeps popping up on my feed, talking about Trent Flowers.
Mhm.
So much to elaborate on, but I don't want arthritis in my fingers. Definitely not on the coaching staff. Long story short, I'm not surprised. I expect this will open up opportunities for others to perform. And when Russ Smith says that, and other people start saying it, I'm going, okay, I'm good. Ready to move on from this. I will say, the more Flowers family speaks on this,
the team.
the Flowers team.
Yeah.
Maybe let me say that instead of because the more I'm like, okay, see ya. You know,
Right.
like it's kind of one of those deals. So, you know, it's unfortunate all around, but hey, hope the best for him.
It was
man.
the bag.
Well,
okay.
he seems to think
Yeah,
so.
yeah.
but-
Make a percentage. Like how much is bag? How much of it is? Because, like I said, I Marcus Maven believes it wasn't sunshine and rainbows in the practices, in the workouts.
and let me say, somebody was joking, but they said you get a refund on the movie ticket. Like that was still a good event. A good thing that they did. Yeah, and no, I didn't pay for the movie. It was a free event, and it was a great movie. I still commend them for doing stuff like that.
Right.
Like, you know,
Yeah, it's not like the kid's evil.
Well,
but-
like even if it was just for brand,
Mhm.
it's still a good idea. Like, okay, cool. You know, like I don't knock you for that stuff.
Do you think he meant the number 1 draft spot?
Yeah, man. Like you should all have your ducks in a row, because somebody's saying one thing and then you got people in the same camp saying another thing, and it's just like, okay. So yeah, it's unfortunate, because I think he could have been a big piece to the team.
Mm-hmm.
I think if you want to say you might have dodged the bullet mid-season or something,
Mm-hmm.
I think that's fair to say too.
Mm-hmm.
If you want to say Kenny Payne's an idiot and I hate him, hated him before this and I hate him even more now,
That's your way to live.
that's your thing. If you want to say that there was nothing, that's your way. Whatever it is, it's your way. But yeah, man, I think
Shout out, big shout out to Moms and Pops Faulkner. Shout out to Mason, headed over to London.
really.
To play. Yep.
Well, congratulations.
Congratulations.
Good on him, man.
Yeah, I know.
See, I really have always felt
He just wasn't fully back right.
yeah,
man. Golly.
and that season just was a mess, and he wasn't
Yeah.
fully healthy, I don't believe. And it was like he's one that I'm like, he was more than that.
I will
He
say
was better
this.
than that.
If
Yeah.
every parent, every family of the future athletes that we ever have here can be like Moms and Pops Faulkner, right? Because they accepted criticism too. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They accepted it. They dealt it. They had to put up with listening to us too. You know what I'm saying? So we like to not have to sugarcoat anything, and they're still here.
And they were always just fantastic to us. Like even when we'd be on here, like, God, it was
Grayson.
yeah, and they were
Yeah,
great.
I would.
I loved my chats with Pops Faulkner at the games that year.
I would wish
Good for them, man.
the parents are supportive like that.
Yeah, yeah.
Critique, keep it real.
And I mean, he's got a baby. He had a baby, I think, right before that season.
Yep.
So not
or
something we
done,
talked about
right after.
then, but yeah, it was right in that era. So yeah, man, good on him, dude. I'm really happy for Mason. Since I love the event with Flowers, but now I have to tell my daughter she has to find a new player. Yeah, Elijah was pretty. Elijah come in and was like, "Did you see Trenton left?" Of course, listen, my son is a chip off the old block,
Right.
because my son was like, "Screw him, I'm a Scott Clark fan now." I was like, "That's what I'm talking about,
Out
son.
with the old.
That's what I'm talking about." Yeah, he was like, "Yeah, I don't care. I like Scott Clark better." It said, "I'm just messing. I appreciate your support." Oh yeah, no, Texter, I knew that. It's still funny. I mean, yes, if I had spent money on the ticket, I could call him in demand. Doc had an interesting comment on his call Tuesday when he said Trenton showed up for all the required workouts. Doc knows a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
Guys, I've been a fan for 50 years. I'm reading some of these blinds.
Yeah, right.
I'm just warning you.
That's fine.
A fan of the University of Louisville can count on one hand how many players I've actually pulled for in basketball and football both. This includes coaches too. He's gone, so bye. Time to move on. I've only used the term bag talk when talking about about rising my draft stock. Never used it in terms of money. Not once ever. No. And says, fellas, we've been spurned by better players. See Stephen Marbury. Yeah, I will say, man, Louisville boy, we do have a list, don't we?
LeBron.
Amir Johnson, Sebastian Telfair, like
Larry Bird.
and now let me be clear. These guys, okay.
Wait,
These
really?
guys went to the pros.
Larry Bird was supposed to come here.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't know it.
I didn't know that either. I
Wasn't
just messed
Shaq
with
too? And Wasn't that the story? Like, and
I
Coach
did hear
Crum
that.
was like, "You're not going to start," and Shaq was like,
Yeah, we
"Really?"
got,
Which I kind of believe after talking to you, because hearing the stories about Coach Crum, what he told you, I'm like, he probably told Shaq, like, no, you understand, you're not going to come in here and start, right?
There's a famous story. It could be tall tale or not, but we have to take it as gospel. That Coach Crum just said, Larry Bird, you beat me, game a horse, or if I beat you, you come to Louisville. And Larry Bird said, deal.
Larry Bird must have really not wanted to come to Louisville then. That's what that tells me.
I hated to see Coach Crum make a shot when he's trying to make a point.
Really?
There's nothing worse.
He's really like, yeah,
listen,
you will listen to every word I have to
see,
say.
That's exactly what happens. That's exactly what he goes, Marcus, if you don't have the proper, and then you know how he's exaggerating the spin on the shot.
Yeah.
And it's like, Coach, that is not a natural shot.
Yeah.
You're just trying to like spin it backwards so that, like really just exaggerate it.
Yes.
And when he's talking to you and he hits it, and it's like, oh,
he looks at you like, see?
It's simple science. I hated that.
Oh,
Alan
man.
Houston,
My coach. He loved my shoes.
he did.
That was a moment.
He'd have never let you wear them
amazing.
on the free
And
ball
it was
court.
funny that they were Kobe's of all things.
Yeah,
that was
because I'm telling you, between him and Davenport and my platinum Kobe's, my God, you thought I committed a crime.
Allen Houston probably was the biggest, right? Because that's a direct championship. I mean, I guess you could argue Sebastian. I mean, Sebastian would have been on that Final Four team in 05.
The number one for me is Brian Bowen.
Yeah, that is true. Because of what did it cost? Everything. Yeah. Thanos. It cost us everything. The more they talk, the more guilty they sound. Yeah, and again, I don't think they're bad people.
I think they were just self-motivated.
We've met the mom and the dad. I just think it's a little self-motivation and mixed with some bad advice. That's what I think it is. I don't think there's I'm not going to be the one that gets on here and says they're malicious people.
Right.
Yeah, but yeah, so anyways, a lot of good stuff, man.
Okay.
But yeah, I think I'm about done. I think I'm ready. Look, I said it before and I'll keep saying it. I think it's still a pretty good roster over there.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's a roster that can play in the postseason.
Yeah. He brought some star power.
Yeah. I mean, you can't pump up if you want to say like Steve and Marcus do. You can't pump up the recruiting class and all that stuff, and then say you lose one guy and go, well, that's screwed the season. Like I don't. It's not how it's going to be, man. I mean, they've got a good team over there. I think they can still do a lot of good stuff. Out of conference schedule is pretty much out now. It's not terrible. It's more of what I wish we would have had last year,
right?
You know? But this year, I mean, outside of you do play Texas, we know that now. You're going to play
DePaul.
Winner or loser of UConn, Indiana.
Mm-hmm.
You're going to play at DePaul, who's got a pretty good roster this year. You're going to play Kentucky.
Is Churchill going to dominate us?
Oh, we'll see. But I mean, after that, I don't. I mean, the rest of them are games that I expect there to only maybe come one loss or so out of. Like I want to win those games. You know
what I did last night? I looked at all the offensive.
Jeff Teague. That's a new story.
Yeah, that just came out. Rick Pitino.
Did you hear that?
The Jeff Teague
Jeff
story?
Teague was like,
I was about to look this up. What is it?
Jeff Teague wanted to, Teague, Marcus and Jeff's dad played for Rick. That's why everybody was like, oh, Marcus Teague's coming to Louisville. Which he did. He got bought.
Let me tell Nikki, because I don't want you to leave it out. So his dad played, right? Played for Rick, blah, blah, blah. So Rick, you listen, Rick's calling on the phone or whatever. Pops is like, this is the call you've been waiting on. This is the call you've been waiting on. So Pops is all giddy, you know what I'm saying? Like, this is our, you about to offer, you know what I'm saying? Rick Pitino says, hey, I'm calling on behalf of Boston College and who was the coach?
Al Skinner.
Yeah. I think Al Skinner of Boston College. He's like, man. It's like, man,
And have you ever saw the movie?
He was just trying to help out one of his buddies.
Yes, Rick was calling Jeff Teague on behalf of Boston
Did you
College.
hear Jeff Teague's voice? Have you ever saw the movie Black Klansman?
No.
With, oh my gosh, who is it that plays in it?
Is it Eddie Griffin?
No, but he looks a little bit like Eddie Griffin. He's a newer actor. It's a great movie. Like you would really like it.
I heard it was good.
Dude, it's really it's a really
I've
good
been called
movie.
that, so
Fair enough. But he does
Where's
a
your bag
voice.
at, Marcus?
I know, right? Yeah. He's talking, like, God forbid I just think for myself.
Yeah.
He had a
By the way, Kentucky Fair, free rides all day.
oh, good for you,
Hey.
Nick, if you're vaccinated.
Sweet.
No, you get vaccinated. then you get rides.
So they've already used you up.
Wow.
They need new numbers.
So yeah, you get free rides all day if you get vaccinated.
Yeah, you're an old
Kentucky
number.
Fair.
It's gonna
Don't
be
matter.
there's
Yeah.
a battle going on in Steve's head.
Yeah. I know. So I was like, oh, I don't know about it.
It's a clash of titans.
Do it. No, but he's talking to the Grand Master. He's a black guy.
Yeah.
And there's a white guy they're undercover cops.
Yep.
And the white guy is actually infiltrating. He's the guy that plays oh my gosh,
I was
can't
aware
think
of the story.
Anybody. But anyways, he's talking
Welcome
to
to
him.
my world.
Yeah, he's talking to him and he uses a voice. It's like a very white voice, like that. And he goes, but the voice that Jeff Teague uses, where he was like,
Yeah.
it's hilarious
Yeah.
because he was like, "This is Rick Pitino."
Yeah,
And,
doing the New
yeah,
York.
yeah.
Yeah. I won't even try to do it.
I know.
Nicky V, New
Oh
York
my gosh,
accent.
dude! David Washington Jr. or John David That's Denzel's son. I never knew that. I never knew that. Is that really
I don't
Denzel
know.
Washington's son?
I don't know.
He was in Ballers too
I ain't seen that.
with The Rock.
Yeah,
The TV show?
everybody always wanted to give me.
Wow, I did not
only
know
watched a
that.
couple videos.
That's cool. It's a great movie though. But yeah. Anyways, that's the voice Jeff Teague used. It was like, oh my god, I was cracking up.
But that was Rick centric, I guess.
But yeah, Nick. So he says Rick was like, they were like, Jeff Teague was like, why didn't you recruited me?
Yeah.
And he was like, well, I got this guy named Edgar Sosa.
Yeah,
And,
he's from New York.
Which, yeah.
I actually got it here, and there's only one swear word.
Oh, okay,
I
do it.
think,
Yeah,
I
yeah,
think
play it,
I'm
play it.
feeling froggy.
I don't care. Play it. It's your job.
What was your beef with Louisville so bad? I know Rick got the ties with Pops and shit. What was you was up with them? 'Cause you was
Oh
up with them.
man, I'm mad at Louisville because man, I was getting recruited. Rick Pitino called me, and my dad went there play for Boston, and Rick Pitino was the head coach. That was his first coaching job. So I was like, my dad always talked about Rick Pitino, so I was like, dang, it'd be cool to get an offer from there and try to go to Louisville because my dad had ties with Rick. So Rick Pitino finally called me. My dad ear to ear grinning like, yeah, this the one we've been waiting on. I'm like, yeah. That fool called me for Boston College. He's like, yeah, I'm calling in regards of Al Skinner. And I was so mad.
Al Skinner.
Yeah, I was like, man.
He's one of
Yeah,
the third person.
so I'm like, why you ain't recruit me? He was like, well, I got a guard named Edgar Sosa. I'm like, Edgar Sosa? Who is that?
Hey, don't disrespect.
I'm like, who is Edgar Sosa? He like, oh, he's from New York. He's the truth. I
Yeah.
couldn't wait to play them.
That's funny. That's pretty funny. Hey, look, Sosa was good though. Like,
Sosa can play.
like would those Louisville teams have been that much better with Jeff Teague or Edgar Sosa?
38-31, 93-9 win.
Sosa or Teague.
Check the voice, Steve. No lie. Yeah, that's crazy. I just looked it up. That's Denzel Washington's son. Yeah, he was in Tenet. He was in Ball.
Oh, Steve.
I love him, dude.
Oh, Steve, I have to do this. We just that Edgar Sosa Jeff Teague thing remind me of an exercise you and I have got to do on this next segment.
Uh-huh.
I heard Drew and Baker for a couple of seconds. They asked a question, and they were basically building a team.
Text lines like Teague. Like, okay.
They were building a team, right? Steve, all time. You can be cliche,
Yeah.
but you're gonna have to pick a couple of dudes. You're gonna do a draft real quick,
Mhm.
a high intensity draft.
Yeah.
All time Louisville football players at your position. Think about it.
It's your position.
We'll talk about it. Quick commercial break. 93.9 The Ville. Hey, Card Nation, let's be honest. The real estate market in Kentucky is booming. And whether you want to buy or sell a home, now is the perfect time to do it. With interest rates at an all-time low and programs that can get you in a home for no money down. Want to learn more? It's simple. Just call Derek A. Stewart with Dream JP Pirtle. Derek is available virtually around the clock to listen, understand, and help you with all your realtor needs. So don't waste another second. Call Derek A. Stewart at 502-314-9868 today.
We are in the thick of summer, and with the hottest days of the year ahead, you're about to find out how strong your cooling system is. And if you find out that it's not ready for the long summer, then call DFH Company 968-6222. Right now, when you buy a complete Train HVAC system, receive 18-month special financing and a 10-year parts and labor warranty. It's hard to stop a train, so call DFH 968-6222 or look them up online at dfhcompany.com. Visit dfhcompany.com for complete program eligibility, dates, details, and restrictions. Subject to credit approval.
This is Zach with Great Flood Brewing Company, reminding you to come enjoy our beer specials at our Highlands or Middletown locations. Also, if you're interested, please come out and visit our Middletown location to enjoy a new boneless wing special, half pound for $8. Thank you so much for the support during this year, and we hope to see you out there soon. For more information, visit us at greatfloodbrewing.com.
Follow the leader. Download the ESPN Louisville app today, delivered by UPS Jobs Kentucky.
Most people don't put much thought into the value of a reliable water or sewage pump until they have to. Well, I have a team that never stops thinking about it. Kentuckiana Pump Sales. With over 35 years of experience, Kentuckiana Pump Sales, a premier Ashland pump shop, includes sump, sewage, grinder pumps, and many more to service all residential, municipal, commercial, and industrial needs. Next time you think about pumps, think Kentuckiana Pump Sales, 3303 Industrial Parkway, Jeffersonville, Indiana, or visit KentuckianaPumps.com.
Ladies and gentlemen, can I please have your attention? I've just been handed an urgent and important promotion exclusively at Home Run Burger. I need all of you to stop what you're doing and listen. Free fries when you mention ESPN. Repeat, free fries when you mention ESPN. 5 area locations, Louisville's best burgers and fries. Order online, homerunburger.com.
You can host the best backyard barbecue. You can find a professional on Angie to make your backyard the best around. Connect with skilled professionals to get all your home projects done well. Inside to outside, repairs to renovations. Get started on the Angie app or visit Angie.com today. You can do this when you Angie that.
Did you know that feeling sluggish or weighed down could be signs that your digestive system isn't working at its best? But taking Metamucil every day can help. Metamucil supports your daily digestive health using a special plant-based fiber called psyllium. Psyllium works by forming a gel in your digestive system to trap and remove the waste that weighs you down. Metamucil's gelling action also helps to promote heart health and slows down sugar absorption to promote healthy blood sugar levels. Start feeling lighter and more energetic by taking Metamucil every day.
Kentuckiana, when you want the best, Neil Huffman has it. Home of Huffman Value Pricing. Every vehicle is determined by demand and availability, not by how long we've owned it. All backed by our 3-year maintenance plan, our 110% price protection guarantee, and our 7-day like it or exchange it promise. Because when you buy with us, you're buying from a dealership that's family owned and operated since 1969. Online at neilhuffman.com. Some terms and restrictions apply. See neilhuffman.com for details.
Now that sports have officially kicked off, there's only 4 things missing from your playbook. 4 pegs. Looking for great smoked wings? 4 pegs. Looking for juicy barbecue and award-winning chili? 4 pegs. If you're just looking for some cold crab, tap, can, or bottled beer? 4 pegs. And the best part about 4 pegs is it's right around the corner at 1053 Goss Avenue in Germantown. So you better get over there fast because the word is spreading. And while you're over there, be sure to ask about their food truck and other catering services.
I'm former Louisville basketball player Luke Hancock. When the NCAA tried to take away the Most Outstanding Player Award from the 2013 tournament, I got it back thanks to Morgan & Morgan. Morgan & Morgan is the personal injury firm that fights for the people, and their team treats clients like family. Morgan & Morgan changed my life. And if you've been injured in a car crash, at work, or in a slip and fall, they may be able to change yours. For a free consultation, dial pound law on your cell phone. That's pound 529. Offices Louisville.
The Elevate NIL program is helping Louisville student athletes maximize their earning potential through name, image, and likeness. If you're a business or individual interested in working with U of L student athletes, sign up now for the Cards NIL Exchange at gocards.com/cards NIL Exchange, or support with a gift to the 502 Circle Collective at 502circle.com. Louisville is at the forefront of college athletics, and you can have a direct impact on its success. Go Cards!
Hey, Cards fans, do you or a loved one suffer from gout? Gout is a very painful form of arthritis that can also lead to kidney and heart disease. I bet you didn't know there's now a Gout Center of Excellence right here in Louisville. They use the most up-to-date clinical guidelines and FDA-approved treatments to get you relief fast. If you have gout, be sure to call the Gout Center of Excellence at 502-719-2472 or visit them online at ralouisville.com. And be sure to tell them Marcus sent you.
It's back to school time, and what better way to start the year than with a fresh new haircut? Big League Haircuts. They continue to give you the best haircut value in the Ville. Every Tuesday and Wednesday, 5-0 Tuesdays. Get $5 off a haircut ticket of 2 or more. Bring the whole family. 2 area locations, J-Town at 12613 Taylorsville Road and Fern Creek at 6508 Bardstown Road. Serving the Ville for over 20 years. Play hard and look good at Big League Haircuts.
Your home is your fortress, and your first line of defense is your roof. So if your roof is under attack by either Mother Nature or Father Time, you should be calling Citadel Roofing and Construction. Citadel Roofing and Construction is locally owned and operated, will provide free inspections, estimates, and of course they'll work with your insurance. Did I also mention their A+ rating with the Better Business Bureau? Let Citadel Roofing and Construction protect the roof that protects you by calling 502-219-7964 today.
What do we think of this one? Meh.
Welcome back. Welcome back. It's Middays with Marcus Maven. 8150-939 is the number. 939 is the station. Before we get into our little exercise, everybody should know the text line is 3831-939. We're going to need a little competition out of you. And before we get to the competition, I'll remind everybody that temperature control is and always will be one of the most valuable resources one could have. If you agree with that sentiment, then DFH Company is most certainly the company for you. Simply dial 968-6222, or you can look them up online at dfhcompany.com. Make sure you look into the Mitsubishi Mini Split, like the one we use here at the 93.9 Studios, for that hard to heat, hard to cool room in your home. Again, 968-6222, or look them up online at dfhcompany.com.
Also, before we get into this, I need to give a quick shout out. I got a couple shout outs to give, but today I've got to give one quick one. You hear me on the show, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like, Nick, you've watched me today. You've interacted with me.
Indeed.
Less than 48 hours
You
ago.
look and smell good.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Less than 48 hours ago, I had one tooth pulled out, a wisdom tooth pulled out, and a large, laugh if you want, implant
Nice.
put in. I know. I text my wife. I was joking with the workers there. I text my wife. I was like, she was like, well, good luck. I was like, well, as good as it can go getting that and an implant. She was like, I got 2. You'll be fine. I was like, very
Well
funny.
done.
But all that's done.
Mm-hmm.
And you wouldn't even know it. I mean, like, my face don't look bad.
No.
I'm able to come here. I could have did the show yesterday. Yesterday was already, people don't know, that was already pre-planned. I had to take Charity in. She was getting a little procedure, just a checkup thing done. But she was going under for about 25 minutes. So she needed me a driver. That's the only reason I was out yesterday. I could have did the show yesterday. Like, I feel absolutely no pain. You want to know what I feel like? Like you got punched in the jaw. You know, like just the soreness a little bit of like, you know, where you're like, because where they are kind of, you know.
When you open your mouth wide, you kind of feel it.
Yeah,
you
like,
know?
yes, yeah, like that.
Put that on the mixtape. You know what I mean? When you eat a sandwich or you yawn, Jesus, people.
They call Nick the Python. His name in high school. But no, seriously, Triple Crown Dentistry, Dr. Eric Nunley, Amy, everybody that was there, like incredible, just incredible, man. I mean,
yeah,
listen,
I mean, like I said, I've watched you go through the whole experience, and your testimony is good.
I cannot give enough credit, and like I'm blown away at how little, like just how I feel. You know, now I mean, there's some things I got to do. I'm eating some softer foods, and I'm kind of keeping stuff on food on one side of my mouth right now, trying to kind of just let this heal for the first 72 hours or so. But man, I'll go back. I've got stitches all in my mouth right now.
Are you doing good with the instructions and everything?
Yeah, I'm following everything closely. But I'll go back. I'll get my stitches out here in about 7 days, and then I'll go back in a few months and get the cap put on. It's like boom, done. Like so. Anyways, Triple Crown Dentistry, Dr. Eric Nunley, just incredible. Just incredible, man. Can't give enough credit to them.
Yes!
So,
Yes!
yeah, thank you so much.
Yes!
Thank you very much. I had something else, another shout out, but I'll do it later. I can't remember.
If you ever think of it, it's all good. Okay, so here's the thing, Steve. This is the plan, or this is the conversation.
Yeah, because I'm ready to move on to some football, baby.
I can't really like compete with you roster wise.
That's right.
You might be able to go a little, a little heavy on the roster stuff.
Oh, okay.
So you're going to be kind of competing with the text line.
I just want you to cut that where he says, "I can't really compete with you," and then just leave it at that.
Just super,
And just have that as a drop. So every time, I'm serious, I want that. And then every time I like get Marcus on a good point, I want you to drop. I can't really compete with you.
Yeah, just your all-time football roster knowledge.
Yeah.
But the text line, I think, can give you a run for your money.
Oh, okay. Sure. Yeah.
So Steve Rummage,
yes,
is the Cardinal football general manager.
And these egotistical coaches over there, you know who you are. Send me that message.
Okay,
Steve. I wasn't going to pick you. I'm kidding, dude.
Stop throwing Dion under the bus.
No,
hey, so Steve,
Pete,
Steve,
I would have went Adam McCauley.
Steve, you're forming an all-time team, right?
Yeah.
So you're drafting. Let's just say you're drafting against the text line.
Sure.
Right. You're drafting all-time team. Who do you go for? Who do you set your franchise around? For the number one pick.
Absolutely. Right now,
you get number one pick.
End of story. Easy. First pick. Steve don't need 3 minutes to make the pick.
Right.
Michael Bush.
You start your franchise with Michael Bush.
I don't need anything. I don't need, look, did he even use his time?
Steve,
nope, I don't need time.
Steve started his whole thing with Michael Bush.
Michael Bush.
Boom.
Yep.
Texters, you get the next pick. Texters, you're drafting against Steve. Who do you go with for your first pick? For your all-time franchise Louisville player. Because the way Mark kind of put it to Diener, like if you had $5 million to go, draft, like which position would you go for? And I was kind of curious, like what would people go for position wise, and what people would go for, like, okay, listen, that was going to be the definite. Yeah. So the text line is going to be heavy with Lamar, huh?
Lamar Jackson, I think, will be the heaviest, but I can get somebody to supplement Lamar Jackson. I mean, I'm serious. I can. Like, I can go. Like,
I knew you would think.
Yeah.
You, Teddy.
There's quarterbacks.
Malik,
I'll move.
Well,
all right.
Wait, who was the last person?
Malik. It was. I had a recency bias. I had a recency bias.
Conversation.
Yeah, like,
I had a recency bias.
I like Malik, but I mean, like, I'm
not in this conversation.
But I can get LaForce. I can get Brom. I can get.
You know what's funny? Yeah. I was riding in my car, and the moment the moment I decided to make this a subject on the show is at the beginning. I was like, I was doing my all-time franchises real quick, right?
Yeah.
And
Redmond.
That's exactly what I was gonna say. I was gonna say I probably just.
I'm sorry. Yeah, I mean it.
And then once I said Marcus Maven would take Chris Redmond, then I was like, okay, that's the floodgates gonna open now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
But here's my point. Supplement Michael Bush.
Run a little wildcat sometimes.
Yeah.
with Bush.
You can't supplement Michael Bush.
Okay. Number 2 pick. We'll get. Okay, who are we gonna give the text? Now?
Lamar.
We'll give
a
him
lot
Lamar.
of Lamars. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Who's your next pick?
Oh, next pick. Probably Eric Wood.
God
dang. That's a good call.
Listen, Steve.
Right?
Listen, I'm riding my car. You just screwed up the whole activity, Steve.
Okay.
Because I thought I had this off the radar. I thought I was just gonna be awesome. Yeah, I'm gonna hit it with this, and then I'm gonna be ready for this.
Yeah.
I'm riding my car. You know who my first 3 picks were?
I'm listening.
Chris Redmond,
Mekhi
Becton, and Eric Wood.
Yeah.
And I was like, I'm gonna dominate.
Yeah.
Like I'll go get I'll go get dudes. I'm gonna go get my
right.
And I didn't think Mike Bush would go as high on the list. And you jump right up there on him. It's like, gosh darn it.
Yeah.
I thought there was gonna be some Lamars and a couple other people, and then I could just
When were you thinking you were going to get Bush? 5th round? 4th round?
Texter said Nick.
4th.
Nick will just list out Kentucky players.
Hey, Benny Snell.
I think Tim Counts. Okay, thank you.
Tim Counts.
I should have said Benny Snell. I love Benny Snell.
Yeah,
he's my favorite.
No.
I love Benny Snell. He's my new running back.
Is he on Detroit? Yeah. Oh, okay. I didn't know that.
I love Benny Snell. He's a very
It's Calvin. I was like, who the fuck is that guy?
The last Kentucky player in history, Benny Snell.
Oh shit, the stream.
That's funny.
Yeah, see, I wanted Mekhi Becton really early because I'm like, dude, you made Satterfield.
Does the health issue throw you off?
No, no.
I mean, no.
No, because we're talking college.
We weren't
Right.
We're just talking. You know, I mean, we're just talking to like
how high does
imagine everybody's healthy?
How high does Jair Alexander go?
He would go high for me. Yeah.
Special teams or just a lockdown.
Both. No, the fact that he can do it all. I mean, that's like again.
Okay, texters, if you give a name, put a number by the name so you can kind of predict which round would you like give us a gauge on how high.
Or just say high or low, you know, or mid or something, or
Well, who are we giving them for their second pick?
There's a lot of different ones now. It was pretty hard. Lamar first, though. I mean, now we're getting Ted Washington, Otis Williams, Elvis.
Okay, that's
because Elvis would be up there for me.
Where is Elvis? I was riding. Listen, Elvis and who's up? My other guy, right? Moby Okoye.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a good
Moby
one.
was a good one.
I was kind of like, can I steal are those guys going to be
But
available?
again, but I could also wait. I could also wait on D-line and go late and say, I'm going to go Earl Heyman late. And I'm going to go Michael Josiah late.
That's
you
funny.
know what I'm
Michael
saying?
Josiah popped in my head when I was riding.
So, I mean, because you're going to have to give and take somewhere.
Jair, you'd probably
Jair would be pretty high, man. I mean, you got Anthony Floyd's up there.
Where would you get? You know who I was trying to sneak by? I was going to do a reach pick. Chichester. Marcus Maven loves Chichester. I was gonna let somebody go Devontae Parker, and I was gonna try to sneak one back.
Gotcha. Actually, Jarrell Russell would be one that would be up there for me.
Where does Deion Branch go?
Probably goes pretty high, I would imagine.
If I get Chris, I need my Deion.
And we all got our favorites.
Yeah,
too.
Right. Personal favorites.
I remember Dwayne White.
Ivan Green's a good one.
Yeah, Ivan Green would go very high.
If I get Redmond, look, I do that in my real fantasy drafts. I gotta get the weapon. If I can pair up my weapon with my quarterback, if I get drafted Redmond high, Ivan Green stock would have skyrocketed because I'm just like
Sam Madison. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of.
Can I sneak in Arnold Jackson late in the late round?
Probably,
or would he go quicker?
No, I think Arnold Jackson may be one that would fall a little bit because you got a lot of Devontaes. Devontae's going to go very high, So I mean, I could see. Yeah, Ivan Green tight end one. Yes, Ivan Green. but all jokes aside, I mean, I was texting back and forth here. I mean, Gary Barnage would be pretty high up there for me. Ronnie Gent would be up there pretty high for me. I mean,
I was wondering what
Richard
you were gonna
Owens is
do.
over there. I mean,
Zeke Parker's sneaking in there.
Zeke Parker. That's one of my
steals in late draft.
That's just one of my
Your
like
favorites.
personal. I just loved him because he was. But Broderick Clark. I mean, if you're returning kicks, Trent Guy.
Look, I got somebody that's right now listening to me, and he's ready to call me right as soon as the show ends.
Oh no, LaVelle Boyd.
No,
but that's a good one.
He was like my 6th round guy.
T. Stallings.
Oh God!
I was wondering about
Tony
that.
Stallings just like, hey man, I heard the little exercise you did, man.
It's funny, like Henry Miller. He's like he had one of the greatest moments of all time. And it's like, I won't get drafted.
Where's Mario Urrutia on this?
Ray Buchanan. Mario would be in there. I mean, I think Mario could get picked. Cole Hicatini, Damian Copeland. I mean, God, dude, we had so.
See, if I'm getting Lamar, then that's what I was thinking. Like,
Yeah, it
when
depends on
can I
what
get Cole
kind of
Hicatini?
offense.
Well, like if I took Teddy, maybe I'd say, well, I'm gonna wait and take Eli Rogers because I like their connection.
That was my Ivan Green point.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, if you draft Lamar first, who's your number one guy you got to pair with Lamar? If you got Lamar, who's your number one person that you have to listen? That if you didn't have Lamar, you wouldn't necessarily take him high, but because you got Lamar, you got to take him high.
Man, if I had Lamar,
Devontae?
No, for me.
Cole Hicatini's up there. Like,
Yeah, I was gonna say it would be tight end or running back for me.
I figured that tight end or whatever.
Yeah.
Who would you pair with him? What guy you think you could
Man,
get?
Barnage would be a good. That would be a good Lamar tight end, real good, or Gent. But Barnage, man, big threat.
I'd probably get
block.
Hicatini. Probably
Hicatini's good. I'm not taking yeah, I
Mickey
did.
Crumb. I like that.
I did see a few art comedies. It's like, I mean, it's kind of like taking Justin Tucker. I mean, he's automatic.
He's money. Yeah, that's a good point.
Our man Dana just called and said we need to throw some respect on Bruce Armstrong's name.
Okay. Oh yeah. I mean, listen, we're gonna forget 1,000 players.
I was gonna say, Oh, Jalen Smith,
Roman Oben. Where do you put him?
I mean, he's probably
a monster.
pretty high.
Yeah.
He's a monster.
DeMar Dorsey. That's funny. That's hilarious. DeMar Dorsey and Jordan Campbell.
Frank Moreau.
Oh my God! How have we not mentioned Jair?
Listen, you don't listen
We
to the
did
show.
because we've already talked
Oh,
about it.
well, I was talking with Calvin.
No,
My bad.
we-
When
yeah.
did you guys mention Jair
Like
Alexander?
the number 2 pick or number 3
that
pick.
was.
How
we
did
had
I
a-
miss
we had
that?
a
I
whole
was actually
conversation.
listening.
We had a whole conversation about him.
Oh, now I feel like a
Josh
stooge.
Minkins Sr.
Yeah, Josh Minkins. Wow, pal.
I was gonna say him.
Does Lamar
Saw
need,
him the other day,
does
by the way.
Lamar need a power back to go with him?
That's why I was like, I don't know, man.
Or would you want another shifty?
What if you?
Where would you put
Colby Smith with Lamar? That would be
hold
kinda
on,
nice.
Marcus. You could have done it. This was so good. Okay, I screwed up the joke, Steve.
Yeah.
Not Hassan Hall, but before Hassan Hall.
Braden Radcliffe.
Short. Really short.
Michael Dyer.
Tennessee Titans.
Anchor
Draft.
Titans drafted him.
Or picked him up with practice squad. Atlanta Falcons.
Javian Hawkins.
Yeah, Javian
Oh,
Hawkins.
yeah.
I was gonna try to throw him in there.
Yeah. Keith Tolbert. He's a good tight end, man.
Who's my running back now? I'm just terrible with the names. So
Jahar Jordan.
Jahar Jordan with Lamar Jackson.
I was like,
I'll start it out right there.
yeah.
Has no one mentioned Jair yet?
For 1 second, you had Steve.
I know. It's like, he's being silly. Eric Shelton with Lamar. Oh, Harry Douglas. God bless.
Oh man,
He's gonna be mad.
He should be. I need 2 teams. I needed.
Where does Pete Knocker get drafted?
I need varsity and JV.
ooh,
Invisible Armor Steve strikes again.
Yeah.
Wizard Armor. Who's coaching the team?
I'd move Pete to offensive guard.
Just put it right on the inside.
Eat it. Put some weight on. line. Calvin Pryor. That's
Run less, eat more.
I think Calvin would be a steal. So I think a lot of other guys people would go.
Who's
after.
coaching?
Who's coaching?
Yeah.
Oh, Bobby or Jeff.
No love for Charlie or Howard?
No.
Charlie be my D coordinator.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's a good one.
I think I'd go Brom. I can't go Brom. He hasn't even coached the game here. Yeah.
Yes, you can.
Yeah, I'm unfair. He's the best coach we've ever had. So yeah, I'm going Brom.
If Brom weren't affected, Bobby for sure.
Bush with Lamar. Now that's with
Oh,
Brom.
you know what? That's a good point. That's a good point. Not Bobby. Who am I thinking of? Look, John L.
Yeah. I mean, all good coaches.
Yeah,
like, I'm not
if I got Redmond, I'm going John L.
Caller said Mark Clayton. Five-time
Yeah,
Pro Bowler.
that's a good one. That's a good one. Yeah. Mekhi Becton at running back. Hear me out.
Says you youngsters, read that one.
Texture says you youngsters don't even know. Give me Mark Clayton and Ernest Givens.
Yeah, you got me on that.
Somebody said Bobby 1.0.
Yeah, John Ellis. If I got Redmond,
You wouldn't say Brennan Giacomini?
No, but that's a good one. I mean, he even bumped out and played tight end.
Yeah.
I mean, because I always go back to that story.
He was pretty athletic.
I come in here as a freshman, and I was like, okay, I decided I was going to walk on at Louisville, and I was up at the flea market, the huge flea market thing that they had.
Mm-hmm.
I had already graduated. I'd already decided I was just going to walk on at Louisville, right? So I'm up at this flea market at the Expo Center, Fair and Expo Center. It was awesome. They always had that every year. And Breno, Gary Barnage, and Scott Kuhn walked in, and I'm like, what is that? I heard you yesterday. Kind of like when I saw Quentin Bailey. Yeah, I was like, this is the best player ever. Why is he here?
What are you doing?
Thinking NBA got it because you got to imagine seeing Quentin Bailey with those Georgetown kids. It was like he could jump over the rim, you know. But like
he could really play.
Oh no,
in real life.
No, like he put on a show for us young fellas. Like I mean, it was like, dude. But those guys walked in, and I was like, that's stupid. I mean, that's a race of giants. In my brain, to this day, they still look 7'5". Because you see these guys walk in amongst commoners, and it's Giacomini, Gary Barnage, and Scott Kuhn, and you're like, what? That's ungodly. So like, but Breno, to your point, he moved out and played tight end, then went back to tackle. Like, I mean, he was
he was
athletic.
He was a tackle in the NFL, though, right?
Yes,
okay,
but
right.
he played tight end at Louisville for a year.
Right.
Deion Branch.
Yeah, I was gonna say, did we?
Ooh, yeah.
We asked about Deion, like where can you steal him at?
Nick's like, but seriously, you guys think that Larry is better than Levis?
I wouldn't pair Deion with Lamar though. You know,
I don't know where that came from.
All right, I'm looking at the current guys in the NFL, and there's a couple guys we forgot that I think deserve a little bit of credit. One of them I didn't hear you guys mention, but you were talking Jair. Maybe I missed you talking defensive backs. Keitrell Clark.
He's not making my all-time team even close.
Okay, all right. We talked Lamar.
I like Keitrell. But I mean, what are we talking about?
Is Teddy on anyone's team?
Yeah,
okay.
Absolutely. I think you can get Teddy. Yeah,
I don't know. I didn't see a lot of Teddy.
No,
if the three of us draft a team, basically, is Teddy a top 3 quarterback all time at U of L? That's the question.
I don't think anybody would draft Teddy.
I'll be honest. I would take Brian, not Jeff. I take him as a coach, not as a quarterback. I mean, he's a good quarterback, but I'm sorry, Jeff. I didn't mean to say any of that
out loud.
But I would, I was thinking about that out loud, and I shouldn't have said it. But I would take Brian, Redmond.
I think
Teddy might be there.
I think it's Lamar. I mean, not in order.
Oh, yeah. I'm going with my team. Of course, Lamar.
But I think most people drafting just by quarterbacks today feels the safest with, it's going to be, well, me in particular, I'm Chris Redmond. I'm Ragone. I'm probably Redmond, Ragone, Lamar, and Hunter Cantwell, and then Teddy.
It's a little silly, and I love Hunter, but I think
I was just happy I thought of a name.
Hunter was like the number one quarterback going into the season.
I know he could. Yeah, he could go.
Yeah, no, seriously. But
Sims.
See, I'm probably Brom, LaFours, and then it might be Teddy.
Mm-hmm.
And now, again, I'm saying that because I think people would take. I'm saying where I could get. The guy,
yeah.
Because
The
I'm
value,
like, okay,
yeah.
somebody would already take Redmond and Lamar probably before I could get there, or before I would be willing to take.
Stephon LaFours is a good one too.
Yeah,
that's a good one.
Yeah,
Steve.
you place him in the middle there with weapons all around. It's like, I mean, pretty much what he had, but I mean, we were awesome. I mean, imagine if he had even better weapons. Like, what if it was not J.R. Russell and it was Devontae Parker? And I love J.R. Russell. William Gay? No, not drafting him.
You're not.
Couple other guys.
He's great player, great NFL player. He pissed me off.
Yeah, you
on principle.
Yeah, you just done with him.
Lamar Jackson, Teddy Bridgewater, Jair. We all talked about them. I don't think I might have missed this. Sheldon Rankins. No one said Sheldon Rankins.
No, that's a good one. That's
a good one. I think that's a good one.
What's my boy Jets cornerback for a long time? Then went to Arizona.
Oh, Kerry Rhodes.
Kerry Rhodes.
Yeah, Kerry Rhodes.
Does he be up there? Does he make yours?
Yeah, probably safety. I mean, that's pretty good. I mean, Johnny Unitas. No, I'm not taking Johnny Unitas over those guys. I'm sorry. He's a great statue and a great player, but I'm not.
Yasir Abdullah, Tutu Atwell, T. Huddy, Jerron Christian, Malik Cunningham, Devontae Parker, Mekhi Becton, Des Fitzpatrick, and Yaya Diaby.
You said T. Huddy. Like, T. Huddy is not going to play.
Is he on a roster?
He's, I think, on the LA Rams.
There's no.
Well, no, he is on the LA Rams. I just don't know if he's a practice squad or
He's not making a team. Victor Anderson.
Ooh,
You don't think
you get some good late value
He
with
couldn't
that.
break away from.
You got that speed.
He couldn't break away from James Madison. And let me say, I would have gladly taken him back this year.
Mhm.
He was a great route runner, but Jamari Thrash to me is a massive upgrade from T. Huddy. Jamari Thrash scores on a lot of those T. Huddy catches last year because he could have scored more than he did.
Is Holloman? Is he a system guy though?
I don't know.
Yeah,
that's a good one.
I think he might. I think he
I
might
don't
get
know.
labeled as that. That card position? You
But
know,
he was good. I mean, he was
I
a
know.
highly ranked recruit coming out. Like Holloman wasn't just a one-hit wonder. Like, I mean, he was a good player.
I think.
Can we do this on the midnight show? Seriously, the four of us draft the team. Like the three of us do one, and then we get the listeners to do one.
No, like I said, Steve just has too many names on.
I know, but
on
like
his
maybe
instant recall.
we could do just enough to truck them up. You know what I mean?
I'll make a list right now. I'll have 5 deep at every position. 10.
That's why Steve went talking about he want a varsity and a JV.
Dude, listen, I mean,
Jamie Asher.
You know, linebacker spot is the one has anybody really brought up too many linebackers? I mean, I saw Preston Brown up there.
You said
that's a good one.
You said Otis Floyd.
I mean, look, I'd probably take Rob McCune just because. You know,
Yeah, we haven't been heavy on linebackers.
yeah. So I said Sauce Gardner since Steve said we can claim him. I took Sauce. By the way, did you see
Cincinnati.
see Cincinnati's Twitter page today? Tweeted out a picture of Wisconsin. I was like, that's y'all's problem now. Don't come at us.
Okay, that's where the coach went.
Yeah.
I do love me some cheese curds.
Do you factor in tandems?
Oh, sure.
Yes, that's what we were saying.
That's a good one. That's a good
Absolutely.
question.
Yeah, I want double fantasy.
That's a really
points.
good
Like,
question.
Yeah, for the Texans. Yeah, we talked about the tandems.
Yeah. Like, no, Tom Jackson. Yeah.
I don't know enough about Tom.
Yeah, me
Jackson in
either. But I
college.
mean, I guess I would pick him just because I'm like, I mean, he's got to be good, right? He was like in the Hall of Fame.
Yeah, I was gonna say, but I have to not pick him because some history that I don't know anything about.
Yeah, I mean,
I heard
that's
Tom
true.
Jackson had a problem with Louisville for something, so I'm like, yeah.
Oh,
You don't want to be here.
well, no.
Caller said David Akers.
Yeah, David Akers.
That's a good one.
David Akers and Art
forgot
Carmody.
about- I forgot about
Yeah,
Akers.
I'm like, David Akers played here? No kidding.
Yeah, I remember thinking
Wow.
that too. we kicker you.
Yeah, I mean, no, that's good. Tyrus McLeod. Dumerville on the edge. I agree. Why hasn't anyone mentioned Jair?
Do we need to take that, Nikki? We totally went over the
No,
hour
this
mark.
is incredible.
Tyrus McLeod.
Yeah.
Calls.
Yeah.
Linebacker. Yeah.
Look, is that him on the phone?
Is
Oh,
linebacker, is
that'd be
linebacker
cool.
our weakest all-time position? Outside of TJ Capers?
Maybe in
Willie Williams?
Maybe in because our linebackers have always been, nose to the grind. They're not superstar guys.
Well, and Bobby, Bobby played 4 years during 1.0 with Abe Brown and Brandon Johnson, who were safeties.
Lorenzo
that moved
Malvin.
up. I could bump.
Oh,
him
that's a
back.
good one.
Ben Perry after this year.
Where do you put Doomerville?
Who has the best chance of making this
That's
list?
all I was
after
about
the
to
season?
ask. Jack Plummer.
Jack Plummer is not going to be on this list. I'm sorry. No disrespect, but Jack Plummer's not making this.
Be a whole lot cooler if he was.
Yeah, right.
We don't know that.
Who has the biggest chance of making this list?
I said the new Colorado punter. TJ Capers a 5-star recruit. Right? That's up there pretty high, right?
Who has the best? Okay, I don't like that. I don't have a
Nate Smith. No. Nate Smith ruined my high school life. To this freaking day.
Ashton Gelati.
My friends
Ashton Gelati
still
make this list.
Yeah. My friends still, to this day, anytime we're watching a Louisville game, Clay Craddock will still go, wow. Well, don't let Steve say Nate Smith.
Why?
Because we went down to TCU and Nate Smith missed a field goal. Missed another one. So we get lined up for a third one. We're going to win the game, right? It's over. We're going to win. CSA, TCU, I'm like, Nate Smith's not missing. No way he missed a third one. And that actually went from my brain out my mouth.
Right.
And I was like, no way he's missing a third one. I was like, I'll never know. So Nate Smith, he can't play on my freshman team, my varsity team, my JV team, nowhere.
You just get
Sir?
you just wrote him off.
Yeah. Sorry.
Stan
Quan Clark?
Oh, has the
man. Ashton's a good one though.
Yeah, Ashton's probably the one.
Quincy Riley.
I gotta see him healthy. I want to see him healthy.
Any running backs?
Jahar got to show me.
Mm-hmm. Receivers?
Nah.
Okay.
Our receiving history is too nasty.
Jamari Johnson, you think?
Our tight end.
I think he's gonna be a stud, man.
Our tight end.
Mm-hmm. That's it. It is Jamari. Yeah. I called him Jermaine Johnson the other day just for hours.
You should probably play out, Nikki. I think you gotta make our advertisers happy still.
I'm not done with football though. When we come back,
if we still have advertisers after this,
yeah. I want to talk more football when we come back. We heard from Brian Braun talking about the quarterback position, but all of a sudden, and you know how it works. I think we know who the starter is, but in typical fashion, the story for me now is who is right behind the stars.
College football, baby.
Yeah. So we'll talk about the starter,
most popular guy
and who's right behind him when we
team.
come back.
93.9 The Ville.
This time of year is Louisville's time to shine. And whether it's the beautiful sights at the track, the crack of the baseball bat at a AAA baseball game, or just the natural beauty that is the Bluegrass State, you're always reminded that there's no better place to live than right here in the Ville. So when you make that choice to buy or sell a home, call a real estate agent that knows this area, that was born and raised in this area. Call Josh Jarbo. When working with Josh, you get a RE/MAX Properties East managing broker that has the knowledge, experience, and connections to make the home buying or selling process easier than ever before. So don't put it off any longer. Call Josh Jarbo at 502-216-7590. That's 502-216-7590 and make Louisville or the surrounding area your home today.
Tech-savvy professionals delivering equipment, technology, and service for all your office, network, and print communication needs. Look no further.
Just whistle for duplicator sales and service.
High-quality office equipment, print, and IT solutions at fair and transparent pricing. That is Duplicator's commitment to you. Your tech-savvy office equipment and outsourced IT professionals can simplify your daily work process wherever you find yourself working with world-class network business machines and solutions from Rico and Seven.
For today and tomorrow.
And that commitment continues with their commercial print and mailing division, Derby City Litho. Check out the Rico Pro C7210 graphic print system providing superior color output. Duplicator Sales, Derby City Litho, Corporate Mailing Systems, Rico and Seven. Call them at 502-589-5555 or visit them online, duplicatorsales.net, or at their store, 831 East Broadway, Louisville, with offices in Elizabethtown, Lexington, Paducah.
Just whistle for duplicator sales and service.
Genesis Diamond's most extreme value on diamonds is coming to an end. You have until Sunday at 5 p.m. to get the price of a lifetime on a certified GIA diamond ring.
Response has been incredible. People have driven for hours to buy like a dealer buys. All GIA certified diamond rings are on sale. A full 20% discount off Genesis' amazing everyday value price.
We're talking values you never thought possible. From a half carat to 20 carat diamonds, all hand-picked for maximum brilliance and all graded by the most prestigious gem lab in the world.
Don't be surprised to see jewelry store owners and diamond dealers shopping alongside you.
Genesis has the largest GIA diamond selection you've ever seen. Rounds, ovals, radiance, cushion cuts, pear shapes, emerald cuts, princess cuts.
And now through Sunday, you can take advantage of this rare buying opportunity. Limit one per customer, please.
Get the Genesis no middleman direct importer price minus an extra 20% on all GIA diamond engagement rings. Now through Sunday only at Genesis Diamonds.
In Shelbyville Road Plaza.
See store for details.
O'Reilly Auto Parts' new Brake Best Select Pro brand raises the bar for the best aftermarket domestic brake pads and rotors available. For vehicle-specific friction formulations, Quietech noise-canceling shims, and stainless steel hardware, choose Brake Best Select Pro. Professional-grade brakes from the professional parts people at O'Reilly Auto Parts.
O'Reilly Auto Parts.
Attorney CPA Joe Cordell.
Business owners and professionals face special challenges in divorce court. They have to contend with allegations that they are earning more than they are, coupled with claims on their business or practice itself. Clients with assets depend on their divorce lawyer's skills in these matters.
Schedule an appointment with one of Cordell & Cordell's Louisville area attorneys. 502-785-ALL-ZEROs. 312 South 4th Street, Suite 700, Louisville, Kentucky, 40202. Joseph Cordell, licensed in Missouri and Illinois only.
Paid for by Cordell & Cordell.
Hey, Cards fans. Do you or a loved one suffer from gout? Gout is a very painful form of arthritis that can also lead to kidney and heart disease. I bet you didn't know there's now a Gout Center of Excellence right here in Louisville. They use the most up-to-date clinical guidelines and FDA-approved treatments to get you relief fast. If you have gout, be sure to call the Gout Center of Excellence at 502-719-2472 or visit them online at ralouisville.com. And be sure to tell them Marcus sent you.
We are in the thick of summer, and with the hottest days of the year ahead, you're about to find out how strong your cooling system is. And if you find out that it's not ready for the long summer, then call DFH Company, 968-6222. Right now, when you buy a complete Trane HVAC system, receive 18-month special financing and a 10-year parts and labor warranty. It's hard to stop a train, so call DFH 968-6222 or look them up online at dfhcompany.com. Visit dfhcompany.com for complete program eligibility, dates, details, and restrictions. Subject to credit approval.
Looking for new flooring to enjoy your home more and increase your home value? Corfage Floor Covering has you covered with in-stock. $61111. That's 643-6111. I don't want you to be okay with your floor. I want you to love it.
Your home is your fortress, and your first line of defense is your roof. So if your roof is under attack by either Mother Nature or Father Time, you should be calling Citadel Roofing and Construction. Citadel Roofing and Construction is locally owned and operated, will provide free inspections, estimates, and of course they'll work with your insurance. Did I also mention their A+ rating with the Better Business Bureau? Let Citadel Roofing and Construction protect the roof that protects you by calling 502-219-7964 today.
The world's top tennis stars return to Cincinnati for the Western and Southern Open, August 12th through 20th. Experience heart-pounding moments on and off the court across 9 action-packed days at the Lindner Family Tennis Center. Whether it's a Novak Djokovic winner, a Coco Gauff serve, or live music, local cuisine, and new fan activities, there's something for everyone at the Western and Southern Open. Tickets are on sale now at wsopen.com. The Western and Southern Open, the heart of tennis. Don't miss a beat.
Most people don't put much thought into the value of a reliable water or sewage pump until they have to. Well, I have a team that never stops thinking about it. Kentuckiana Pump Sales. With over 35 years of experience, Kentuckiana Pump Sales, a premier Ashland pump shop, includes sump, sewage, grinder pumps, and many more to service all residential, municipal, commercial, and industrial needs. Next time you think about pumps, think Kentuckiana Pump Sales, 3303 Industrial Parkway, Jeffersonville, Indiana, or visit KentuckianaPumps.com.
It's back to school time, and what better way to start the year than with a fresh new haircut? Big League Haircuts. They continue to give you the best haircut value in the Ville. Every Tuesday and Wednesday, 5-0 Tuesdays. Get $5 off a haircut ticket of 2 or more. Bring the whole family. 2 area locations, J-Town at 12613 Taylorsville Road and Fern Creek at 6508 Bardstown Road. Serving the Ville for over 20 years. Play hard and look good at Big League Haircuts.
Now that sports have officially kicked off, there's only 4 things missing from your playbook. 4 pegs. Looking for great smoked wings? 4 pegs. Looking for juicy barbecue and award-winning chili? 4 pegs. If you're just looking for some cold crab, tap, can, or bottled beer? 4 pegs. And the best part about 4 pegs is it's right around the corner at 1053 Goss Avenue in Germantown. So you better get over there fast because the word is spreading. And while you're over there, be sure to ask about their food truck and other catering services.
An official broadcast partner of the University of Louisville, WLCL Sellersburg is 93.9 The Ville.
Welcome back. It's Middays with Marcus Maven. 8150 93.9 is the number. 93.9 is the station. People, this is one of the best times of a show where I can thank some of our partners. So right now, I want to thank one of the newest members of the team, Kentuckiana Pump Sales, for every home, every business, building, or municipality that all rely on the movement these pumps provide. The moment you need a water or a sewage pump, you should be thinking of Kentuckiana Pump Sales. They're like our first responders or essential personnel. Over 35 years of experience, best service, fairest possible price, and it's right in Jeffersonville, Indiana. People, go see Harold, go see Mark. They'll find out exactly what you need. Utilities, sump, affluent, grinder, sewage, anything you need. 3303 Industrial Parkway. That is the worst paper airplane you could possibly. There's no way that thing flies.
It actually came backwards.
3303 Industrial Parkway, of course. Or you can call them 812-725-9217. Or simply visit
the pilot ejected.
KentuckianaPumps.com.
Well, let me give a quick shout out.
Chicken.
So that way Phil Baker doesn't get mad at me.
He's going to beat you with a toaster.
Yeah, and send me dirty messages like he does. sends me very
Threatening.
inappropriate messages. So look at this, Steve. I'm like, no, I don't look at it, Phil. Thanks to Adam and his staff for dropping off Wing Zone Catering to ESPN Louisville Studios. Wing Zone is excited to launch its new chicken sandwich. Choose from any of Wing Zone's 17 flavors to dip it in. Just $5.99. Order online, wingzone.com, plus tons of deals on the website. 3 locations, Hikes Point, Poplar Level, and the new location on Dixie Highway, across from Holy Cross High School.
Deion Sanders at camp.
I saw that.
You agree? Disagree? Is it gonna roll? It's one of those, if you win, it's cool. If you lose, it's terrible.
Yeah, I don't mind it.
Did you hear what he said, Nikki?
I did not hear this.
Two guys were fighting. Deion got mad, right? Because everybody wasn't fighting. He said,
More of this.
One of us fights, everybody fights.
I like that.
Oh, I want a full brawl out every practice. What's that type say? Steve, you have to tell people, because I was getting frustrated with the printer not working. What tray were you looking in for the printer?
The top one. It was not
like
the
where
top one.
where you copy at or something?
Yeah.
How many trees did we kill?
I threw away 4.
So that means it's like 4 pieces of trash we each got to pick up.
Okay, that's fair.
Outside? It means like keeping Mother Earth clean.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I appreciate that. But yeah, no, there was you did a great job. You were printing out everything just fantastic.
Yeah, I was giving my
it's not working.
my anxiety was skyrocketing. It was like,
Yeah.
because I didn't know something.
But it was all good. Yeah, my little calendar's printed out just fine. They look fantastic. Hey, real quick, I got a question. We put fall stuff out yesterday. Is that okay?
Fall? Like
Yeah.
on your door and stuff?
Yeah. Like, it's one of those things where
Are you in like a rush to like be the first people in the neighborhood? With
No, 'cause
like, do
we're
you
new
think
to
it
the
gets-
neighborhood.
Yeah, so yeah, you're probably irritating everybody with that. Who do these new jackasses think they are coming in like they can be the first to put out fall stuff?
Well, yeah, but
Like, know your place, Steve.
okay, that's fair. But I feel like, because it's one of those things where we did it, and then I was like, I feel like we shouldn't have done that.
Truthfully, it's only 60. It's 61 degrees. I think you can put out
But
fall stuff.
yesterday it was, well, I mean, today it's like 84. But
Let's
like,
start out 60.
it got crisp yesterday, this week, and a little crisp. And I was like, you know what? And I feel like once football season is here.
I mean, did you try to like get fall stuff while it was cheap or something?
Well, I mean, they was 40% off at Hobby Lobby. So
Because that's the only reason you're dying to get it out to get out early. If
we did drop a decent amount. I just man, I don't know.
okay, so what are we talking? Reef on the door, on the mailbox stuff?
No, I mean, on
welcome
the
mat.
door, the welcome mat, the stuff inside. We did the little fall stuff everywhere, kind of. But I feel like it just brings on, like, summer. I like the heat, okay, but like the time of year, like the events that go on in fall.
You're using
is my favorite time of year. Not necessarily the weather. I mean, well, the weather in fall is pretty amazing. But like, I could live in Florida and be fine. Like, well, what's your fall? It's like 80. Like, okay, cool. But
after you climatize, it's gonna be cold.
yeah,
like,
yeah, right. So, but I mean, I like, fall means football season. Fall means Elijah's got sports. Xavier's playing sports. Fall means we get to go, we do we usually do a couple Disney trips in September and October, like that's our time, fall is my birthday's in fall, like, I mean, then that's the time, man. That's the fun time. And I feel like that I was trying to bring that on,
trying to speed it up a little bit.
but then after we did it, I'm like, this is a little pretentious.
Is there a call we got to take, Nikki, on either one of them?
No. He's chatting.
Yeah, he's like, yeah, what you up to, girl?
Yeah, hey. It's not Jeanette.
Oh, don't snitch. I don't know.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, Hey, Nikki gets all his.
Yeah, but
Nikki gets all his.
yeah.
calls.
Hey,
Just call straight to the studio.
Call studio.
Don't call my cell phone.
like,
Don't
hey,
ever call myself
yeah.
out.
Hey, it was Kim.
Okay.
What?
Okay. Conversation. Bring it back to football.
Okay, let's do it.
You were stewing on a quarterback conversation.
Yes.
I'm listening.
Well, when it comes to the quarterback spot, I think we all immediately. Okay, I think we know who's starting.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I know we know who's starting. Jack Plummer's going to be starting quarterback.
By all intents.
I believe for majority of the year, or I believe the year. Like, I'm not majority. I believe he will be the starter for this year, unless something happens injury-wise. The story, I think, and we'll hear a little bit of what Brian Brom had to say about Jack Plummer. We'll talk about that. But I think everybody kind of wrote off as, okay, Brady Allen and Pierce Clarkson are going to fight for the backup jobs. A freshman and a redshirt freshman. And it's like, yeah, they're just going to fight for the job.
Because of their why do you think we all automatically assumed they were the guys?
Well, because
the status, the Pierce Clarkson status.
Yeah, I mean, and Jeff Brom is he is a quarterback wizard.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I mean, so quarterbacks under him get the most out of that quarterback. So then we add those guys, and we add, we have Brock Doman, and then just quietly out of nowhere, we just add like, oh, Harrison Bailey's coming to Louisville. And Stephen Marcus, we did a show, and we're like, well, Harrison Bailey now, he's a former 5-star guy. Big talent.
But he's doing a walk-on.
He went to Tennessee. Yeah, he was big talent at Tennessee. I mean, he played some SEC football. And he went to UNLV, and he kind of struggled.
You watch him throw a football, too.
Yeah.
You got eyeballs.
But go watch his game. It's like, this kid can spin it, man. And then he walks on at Louisville.
And I remember saying, hey, I would love that arm in my locker room.
Yeah.
However you can get it.
Yeah. And he comes to Louisville. Well, now, after you have open practices, and now we've gotten into the closed sessions, it sure sounds like there's a good shot Harrison Bailey's going to walk into game one as your number 2 quarterback, right behind Plummer.
If he does that go straight to Jeff Brom
100%.
credit?
Yeah, because the point is, and this isn't like look at that. Told you he's good, whatever. No, the point is, going forward, something I think we're going to learn is, you get a guy with talent and you say, well, yeah, but he failed here and here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but my guy's the best.
Mm-hmm.
So when you put him with the best, Jeff Brom's going to make Harrison Bailey as close to 5-star,
reaching his full potential.
As he can get. That's why he was willing to walk on here.
Is there somebody right there? It just keeps driving me crazy. Is somebody on the line right now?
Oh, no, you're good.
Yeah, I kept
saying, gotcha. Yeah. So even if
are you rooting for that, knowing his upside?
No, I think Plummer's my guy.
No, are you rooting for him to win the backup spot?
Yeah,
or Pierce or somebody else.
No, I don't think it. I don't think Pierce and Brady Allen are really in the discussion for backup anymore. Yeah, I think the freshmen.
Yeah,
or redshirt freshman and a freshman.
Yeah,
I think they're the future battle. Like, I think in the next year or two, the future battle is going to be those two.
I don't think Pierce will be here.
Well, I mean, he might. He looked pretty dang good. I mean, for a freshman. But my thing is, and I think there's some players out there that went some other places that might be coming on back to join Pierce after this year too.
Right,
so yeah. But my thing is I think going forward, this is a big deal. Because you're going to get guys, and we're going to start to learn. Do you remember how we were the first time around with Bobby or somebody, for instance? You're like, I don't care what star they are. I've built enough confidence.
Yep.
Rick Pitino, I've built enough confidence. I don't care.
I know he can work. Yeah.
Oh, Mango. Y'all took a Mango Matthew. He's not even ranked. Okay. Well, he's going to be a really good player. Like, I'm not worried about that. I'm excited. Good ad. Let's go.
Hey, this thing went. I don't mean any. I don't mean anything by this, Eric. Eric, you didn't push out that podcast enough. I didn't like the amount of views that was on it. Did you watch that whole thing? Eric Wood and
Oh
and
yeah,
Coach Brom?
yeah, it was awesome.
Listening to, I encourage people to go watch this. Watch the Eric Wood podcast. I don't know the name in particular. Eric Wood did an interview with Coach Brom not that long ago. Maybe a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah, it was awesome.
It was an awesome thing, and it talked about Coach Brom recruiting Eric, and Eric playing basketball. I didn't know Eric played basketball. I should have assumed he played basketball.
That's a great story. Yeah.
Yeah, talking about recruiting him, talking about going to the coach and saying, hey, I think this kid is the goods, saying like, watch him, watch him, and saying, hey, look at, and trying to sell the coach on Eric Wood. Right. And so, like I said, going to see him play basketball, saying, okay, he has the, this kind of movement. And then how committed Eric was to putting the weight on. And him laughing when he saw him in person, like,
yeah,
like what he say? You look like you got a turkey under your shirt or something.
Well, and he told the story. He said that he kept going to Coach Pitino.
Mm-hmm.
He was like, "I'm telling you, this kid can play.
Yeah, offer him."
And Coach was like, "All right, you believe in him.
Yeah,
but it's you." And he was 4-year starter at center.
A 4-year starter,
and I just took him number 2 in the all-time draft. Like,
that surprised me, Steve. I thought I was going to slip. I thought I was going to slip that one right past.
Right.
It's like, yeah, Steve didn't know.
That's awesome.
Makai, Eric. While they're off chasing Devontae Parker, and I'm gonna get my line.
Yeah, Makai's good. That's good.
I sit in here, Steve goes, yeah, Eric Wood, Makai.
No, Bush and he
Bush,
Wood.
Yeah. Like, damn it. Okay, so this is best case scenario with Harrison Bailey.
Well, I mean, no, I think it's not.
Will he be on scholarship by the time?
Well, it's not even that it's best case scenario. I just think it's something that we need to get used to with Brom. Get used
not
to
panicking
guys
on their stars.
Yeah, like, hey, that guy was a 5-star. Yeah, he failed though. He didn't make it. He went to 2 different colleges and they just couldn't get nothing out of him. Yeah, but man, he's got a cannon. I mean, no, the guy looks like a quarterback. And then he comes to Louisville, and you're going to, you guys took that guy. He's going to suck. And it's like, nah, actually, he's going to be really good.
This QB discussion
speaks to Brom's ability to bring in some dudes. Satterfield couldn't scrape together 3 quarterbacks. Meanwhile, Jeff is a whole stable of guys.
I don't know if Satterfield could scrape together any quarterbacks, or he was just stuck. He just infatuated.
I just don't think he had ever looked at anything like Malik and was like, I mean, because I say it all the time. I mean, if we don't have Lamar Jackson, we're probably like, Malik's the most athletic quarterback we ever had. I mean, that's insane. But we just watched Lamar Jackson. So, like, Malik would do crazy things. I mean, that's like, you hear Pat McAfee talk about that play. They showed him that play from Duke, and he's like, that's insane. Well, we watched it and was like, I mean, it's Duke. That's Malik, you can outrun those guys. And dude, he dodged 7 tackles in one play and scored. Like, it's incredible. Malik has the longest run from scrimmage as a quarterback at the University of Louisville. It's just, he's amazing. But we were like, whatever. Just watch Lamar. Like Lamar is the best to ever do it. He is the best, not one of the best. He is the best running quarterback in college ever. Texter says, well, I've been trying to call in, but Nick won't answer the phone.
I kept seeing the phone light up. I've been watching the phone light up over and over and over and over again.
All right, I unmuted the ringer, so let's see. Call back.
So caller, sorry about that. You can jump in. Look, you probably took the caller's point. That's why they're pissed.
Yeah. I've been trying to tell you all this.
I've been trying to talk about Pat McAfee and Malik.
Yeah. What are we doing here?
Now you messed it up.
But yeah, I mean, so
I do agree with the Malik thing.
that I think he just kind of got infatuated with Malik. I was like, man, I can't not play this guy. Oh. Which, and I'm not saying there was a quarterback was going to come in and take Malik's job.
Yeah, I mean every coach we've ever had has a blind spot on some kind of position. You know what I'm saying? Where they just, you can just say Rick and New York point guard is like, he's I'm just gonna come hella high water. This is gonna work.
But the fact that we've been talking this and talking this and talking this, and then just quietly, it's like, yeah, Bailey's the backup probably. You're like, oh, well, okay.
And you can literally go back to our, like I said, when you picked him up and say, no, dude, all you gotta do is use your eyeballs and say, hey, I don't care what he did at UNLV if he's healthy.
Right.
Look, whatever.
I mean, this is a 5-star player that went to Tennessee and started games at Tennessee.
Whatever habit he picked up and had to quit at UNLV, let's work through it.
Well, yeah, and then you go out to UNL.
Benji.
Yeah.
Benji, thanks for joining us on 93.9. What's on your mind?
Yo, so, I mean, I'm kind of behind on the point because I kept calling and calling. But, all right, Steve. I'm blaming. I need you to do me a favor. I need you to get on your phone. I need you to pull up the weather for next week. Can you do that?
I can do that.
Okay. I'm blaming next week's weather on you and Charity because I saw her pictures on Facebook and I'm like, bro, no. Yeah. You see next week's weather?
Yeah.
Because of you all, Mother Nature decided to have a bake sale next week.
98, 97, 99, 97.
Yeah. And I'm out here mowing in this stuff, so I get to do it next week too. Anyway, that's all I really had. I just wanted to blame next week's weather on you and Charity. It's all your fault. But at least we're going to get to play some softball.
Hey, there we go.
All right. Later, y'all.
Appreciate it, Benji. I tell you what,
that is hilarious.
We'll take our. Is that a call?
Chris, real fast.
Okay, real fast. Chris, fire away, my man.
What's up, fellas? How y'all doing?
Good.
Hey, Steve, I was just telling Nikki, I just got in my truck. I was hearing heard you talk about Jeff and the quarterback guru and all that stuff. And the guys are getting. You also got to remember too. We got a guy that's the quarterback coach there. He was pretty good too, Brian Grom, which I'm sure when you get those two together, we've got a quarterback out there looking. That's not a bad category to go like, okay, he played so many years in the NFL, and Brian also played. I think he was 4 or 5. So I'm sure Brian's got a lot to do with the development of those quarterbacks too. I was just wondering what y'all thought about that.
Yeah, no, I appreciate the call. No, yeah,
quarterback.
I totally agree with that.
Right there, hands on.
Right,
yep.
And here's the thing with Brian. I mean, I don't think Brian will be here very long.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I really don't. I think he'll get a job somewhere sooner than later. He is that good.
Or Josh, he ain't gonna be able to afford him.
Or you just pay him a lot of money and make him the head coach in waiting.
What do you call it?
Like, listen, when Jeff's done,
interim head coach. Or whatever.
Not
interim.
When Jeff Brom is
waiting,
done, 10 years from now, 12 years from now, Brian Baum's the coach, and we're just going to keep it rolling.
Hey,
I'd be okay with that.
I bet you better not say he won't be the coach here.
What do you mean?
I remember one time you tried to say the next guy was not going to be the coach here.
Who was it?
Lil Rick.
Oh, yeah. Well, no. Yeah, I'm not going to say that.
Yeah.
But Brian, I really would be okay with that. If you signed Brian Brom to a massive deal and was like, listen, he's coaching waiting.
Because you love continuity.
Yeah, and we're going to keep it rolling. Like, Jeff Brom's going to coach for how many years? And Jeff Brom's kind of young, though. He might coach here for another 15 years. But when he's done, and we're going to pay Brian like a head coach,
I think he'll get bought out of here, too.
Who?
Jeff.
No. He's not going nowhere unless it's the NFL.
That's what I mean.
Well, okay, then go to the NFL.
Yeah.
I'm not mad at you.
Look, I wasn't worried about him going to Notre Dame.
Yeah. Does Vince Morrow come in when Brian leaves, frees up some money? He would. He wishes.
He would. What do you mean? I don't think he would mind. Our high school boys, y'all better step it up. You got a local coach who believes in you.
Oh, yeah.
Step it up, start working.
Absolutely.
I'll tell you what, we'll take our last quick commercial break. 93.9 The Ville.
At Preston Green, we want to help create your dream backyard. Preston Green wants to assist and help build your outdoor entertainment spaces for design-savvy homeowners. Enjoy lounging outdoors while watching the big game. Add a bar, pond, outdoor kitchen, grill, fireplace, and Preston Green can build net zero energy green homes and swimming pools. From design to completion, Preston Green's expert team can do it all. In business since 1978. Get your free quote today. Create your dreams with Preston Green. PrestonGreen.net.
You know that fresh produce is the best produce. That's why at Kroger, we invest in local farmers to bring you the freshest seasonal picks, like sweet corn, refreshing watermelon, and juicy peaches. So whether you're a delivery lover, a picker-upper, or you shop in-store, your local produce always tastes 100% fresh, or you get a 100% refund, guaranteed. Kroger, fresh for everyone.
Matzo Pie, Louisville's best-kept secret, is coming to a 1020 craft brewery near you. The perfect combination of flavor, tasty sourdough, and thin crust pizza paired with local craft beer. Keep it independent, Louisville. Matzo Pie and 1020 Craft Brewery are your absolute go-tos for local brick oven pizza and craft beer. Now open at Douglas Loop in the Highlands and at 1020's flagship brewery in Butchertown. Visit matzapie.com for more.
Commonwealth Credit Union is growing and hiring. If you have a passion to help others, come check us out. Our mission is to better lives in the communities we serve through financial products and services, leading-edge technology, and a commitment to treat every person with respect. If you'd like to join our team, visit ccuky.org/careers to learn more about our extraordinary culture, pay, benefits, and the many more reasons we are voted a best place to work in Kentucky. Commonwealth Credit Union. Here, we see you differently. Commonwealth Credit Union is proudly an equal opportunity employer.
Keeping your kids safe is a full-time job. Whether it's putting on outlet covers, installing child gates, or gluing down your priceless vase. So Duracell made one part of childproofing simple. Our lithium coin batteries are the only ones coated in a non-toxic bent to help discourage swallowing. Your kid is safer, and you've got one less thing to worry about. Or glue down. Duracell, engineered for more. Available in 2032, 2025, and 2016 sizes.
Goomer & Company offers a top-level jewelry buying experience with two master jewelers on site to custom create anything you have in mind. I went to Goomer for Ashley's engagement ring, bridal set, earrings, and custom-engraved bracelets. The Goomer difference is present in every detail. There was no pressure to buy in Goomer's first-class showroom, and the good people at Goomer & Company were respectful of my budget throughout the process. Visit Goomer & Company at 225 South Hirschburn Parkway, and you'll see the Goomer difference is why Louisvillians have trusted this family-owned and operated business since 1971.
Most people don't put much thought into the value of a reliable water or sewage pump until they have to. Well, I have a team that never stops thinking about it. Kentuckiana Pump Sales. With over 35 years of experience, Kentuckiana Pump Sales, a premier Ashland pump shop, includes sump, sewage, grinder pumps, and many more to service all residential, municipal, commercial, and industrial needs. Next time you think about pumps, think Kentuckiana Pump Sales, 3303 Industrial Parkway, Jeffersonville, Indiana, or visit KentuckianaPumps.com.
This time of year is Louisville's time to shine. And whether it's the beautiful sights at the track, the crack of the baseball bat at a AAA baseball game, or just the natural beauty that is the Bluegrass State, you're always reminded that there's no better place to live than right here in the Ville. So when you make that choice to buy or sell a home, call a real estate agent that knows this area, that was born and raised in this area. Call Josh Jarbo. When working with Josh, you get a RE/MAX Properties East managing broker that has the knowledge, experience, and connections to make the home buying or selling process easier than ever before. So don't put it off any longer. Call Josh Jarbo at 502-216-7590. That's 502-216-7590 and make Louisville or the surrounding area your home today.
Your home is your fortress, and your first line of defense is your roof. So if your roof is under attack by either Mother Nature or Father Time, you should be calling Citadel Roofing and Construction. Citadel Roofing and Construction is locally owned and operated, will provide free inspections, estimates, and of course they'll work with your insurance. Did I also mention their A+ rating with the Better Business Bureau? Let Citadel Roofing and Construction protect the roof that protects you by calling 502-219-7964 today.
The Elevate NIL program is helping Louisville student athletes maximize their earning potential through name, image, and likeness. If you're a business or individual interested in working with U of L student athletes, sign up now for the Cards NIL Exchange at gocards.com/cards NIL Exchange, or support with a gift to the 502 Circle Collective at 502circle.com. Louisville is at the forefront of college athletics, and you can have a direct impact on its success. Go Cards!
Hey, Cards fans. Do you or a loved one suffer from gout? Gout is a very painful form of arthritis that can also lead to kidney and heart disease. I bet you didn't know there's now a Gout Center of Excellence right here in Louisville. They use the most up-to-date clinical guidelines and FDA-approved treatments to get you relief fast. If you have gout, be sure to call the Gout Center of Excellence at 502-719-2472 or visit them online at ralouisville.com. And be sure to tell them Marcus sent you.
The world's top tennis stars return to Cincinnati for the Western and Southern Open, August 12th through 20th. Experience heart-pounding moments on and off the court across 9 action-packed days at the Lindner Family Tennis Center. Whether it's a Novak Djokovic winner, a Coco Gauff serve, or live music, local cuisine, and new fan activities, there's something for everyone at the Western and Southern Open. Tickets are on sale now at wsopen.com. The Western and Southern Open, the heart of tennis. Don't miss a beat.
It's back to school time, and what better way to start the year than with a fresh new haircut? Big League Haircuts. They continue to give you the best haircut value in the Ville. Every Tuesday and Wednesday, 5-0 Tuesdays. Get $5 off a haircut ticket of 2 or more. Bring the whole family. 2 area locations, J-Town at 12613 Taylorsville Road and Fern Creek at 6508 Bardstown Road. Serving the Ville for over 20 years. Play hard and look good at Big League Haircuts.
Now that sports have officially kicked off, there's only 4 things missing from your playbook. 4 pegs. Looking for great smoked wings? 4 pegs. Looking for juicy barbecue and award-winning chili? 4 pegs. If you're just looking for some cold craft, tap, can, or bottled beer? 4 pegs. And the best part about 4 pegs is it's right around the corner at 1053 Goss Avenue in Germantown. So you better get over there fast because the word is spreading. And while you're over there, be sure to ask about their food truck and other catering services.
Okay, ready?
Yeah, I got your script.
Here we go.
Hey guys, Dr. Tisdale here. Want a possum experience for your pet? Come see me, meow. Nick, the script sucks.
I'm telling you, Doc, puns.
No.
Trust me.
No.
Yes.
No.
Fine.
How about I just say, hey guys, you love your pet and I do too. So come to Tisdale Animal Hospital. Call 502-384-3260 or request an appointment online at tisdaleanimalhospital.com.
Solid.
I can offer listeners a free first exam and a complimentary 1-month supply of flea and tick prevention.
Nice. Hate being itchy.
Also, we are one of the only veterinary hospitals in Louisville with a state-of-the-art in-house cytology machine, allowing us to test any lump or bump and get results in 2 hours or less.
Ooh, science.
Open 7 days a week right off the Snyder in the Chamberlain Point Shopping Center.
Okay, that was better.
Told ya, Tisdale Animal Hospital.
Welcome back. Welcome back. It's been Days with Marcus Maven. 8150 93.9 is the number. 93.9 is the station. We only have a few minutes left.
I do want to add in real quick. Texture says with all the last breaks, so with all the ads you guys got on there, you could probably buy Trent Flowers through NIL.
It's not a bad problem to have. I know y'all don't want to start going 3 breaks an hour though. I know y'all don't want to do that to shorten up the breaks.
That's what I said. Look, I don't know why we have so many ads, but we do, and it's good. It's good for business. It means people want to.
It's great business.
People want to be on the show
because we have good time spent listening. It means if you advertise with us, you're going to hear your commercial paid.
Yeah,
and the businesses are going to say, "Hey, I heard you on middays. I heard you,
Marcus Maven."
Okay, so a couple of things, real quick things. First and foremost, Nikki and I both talked about it yesterday. People, Our 24 hours of pregame coverage is coming up. If you are a potential podcast or you think you got some radio chops or something like that,
come on,
submit it.
Come on.
Listen, Steve, I was in here. I'm like, y'all criticize and critique us all year round.
Yeah.
There's an open chance for some open platforms, some spots. Maybe you got what it takes to be the next. Who knows? Steve's going to be in Florida soon, and I'm going to be in Michigan taking care of my grandbabies.
That's what I'm saying. Well, there's opportunities.
There's opportunities. Seize them now.
But a 24-hour pregame coverage, man, it's become an annual thing around here. This one's going to be as big as any. Actually, this one's going to be way more than 24 hours.
Great point.
Really, with it being a Friday game, I mean, it's starting Thursday morning. When Drew Diener goes on Thursday morning, we're not going off the air. I mean, now that 93.9 holds the games, I mean, it'll be well into late Saturday night.
So after this day, if you try not to, if you don't submit something, your right to criticize is extremely reduced. So I want to pass along that message.
So, I mean, I know there's a lot of local podcasts that would be happy to get on there. I think there might be a couple that blew that opportunity.
I wasn't going to say that out loud, Steve. Why did you say that out loud, Steve?
So it's always never good to burn bridges. Never good to burn bridges.
Not in this game.
Don't burn bridges. Don't burn bridges in this game.
Just hold
no matter how much you don't like somebody. Don't burn that bridge.
And don't not like somebody. Listen, if you disagree, just do your thing. Just concentrate, stay focused on your game instead of that's what irritates me. It's like, don't hate on other people because you don't do it or you do it different. Just keep on working your angles.
But there's a lot of fresh podcasts out there, man, that would be I think would be great to get on there. I mean, I know the Third Banner podcast is up there now. I mean, hey, so hop on, contact, there's a lot of great podcasts around the city of Louisville that I think people would be interested in hearing on the air. So get out there, man.
Yeah, like I said, don't be bashful. And if they text in and say your show is trash, don't get frustrated.
Dude, there's a 5-page thread on Cardinal Authority right now talking about Steve and Marcus are trash. It's okay. It happens. You
just got to live with it.
You just got to roll with the punches, man, and come back in the next day and do radio.
Okay. This is
I still love the message boards. You're not gonna let me hate you.
You're not gonna chase me away. So here's the thing, Steve. I gotta ask a quick question. Got nothing to do with sports or anything else.
My mouth is way too foul.
Fair enough.
Hey, listen, there's nothing wrong with that.
I was gonna say we can edit it out, and we are gonna listen to these.
Don't encourage them, Nikki. Tell them we don't want swear word. Podcast.
I'm not editing them out. You're out of your GD mind if you think I'm doing your work for you. But
so Steve,
if we do a late show, whether it be here or in Atlanta, are you going to do it with us?
Yeah, I'm down.
If we do a midnight show on the 31st,
this is where you should get on him and say, you don't listen to us. Me and Nikki did a 15-minute segment
yesterday.
Oh,
I'm sorry.
I'm totally down.
I'm sorry, guys.
He's having surgery.
Gaslight you guys. My wife had to go in and have a procedure. Okay, is that okay? I'm sorry, guys.
Victim Steve now.
Yeah, it was like, is that what I sound like, Marcus?
I'm sorry, I'm such a problem for you. Sorry, I've had such a hard week, guys.
Actually, Steve.
Gaslight.
Actually, Steve. You know what we did, Steve?
I'm listening. Actually, I did listen to most of the show.
We handicapped a battle between you and Nikki in here. We said if we do a show in here in this studio and have a bit of a similar soiree, right?
Yeah.
Nikki said he'll produce and bartend, and that turned into bartend for Steve versus Nikki if we got drinks in here, and who would win. And then it turned into we started breaking down Steve versus Nikki.
Marcus
bartender
was
battle.
really fair with the breakdown.
Well, I'm not doing that.
I know, Steve. We're just talking about your skill set. Like,
yeah,
I know you're not bartending. It was just talking about who to win.
I just do that there.
I know, in a battle between you and Nikki.
Oh, I mean, I'm better than Nick in every way. I mean, whether it be on the radio or, I mean, I could produce. What's he do back there? Just push buttons?
I legitimately was scrolling through Twitter and looking at an IG model. So like,
I'm
myself right
by
now.
the way, I'm totally joking. I could produce and do a radio show at the same time. I'd be totally lost.
So last thing I got to ask you this, Steve. I was scrolling through Instagram, TikTok, whatever. Little educational video comes up and it says, you know, it's a whole bunch of little quick, things, right? On TikTok, just facts, random facts, right?
Yeah.
And the guy says, random fact. If you see money falling from the sky,
yes,
run.
Okay.
Because chances, no.
Oh.
Because chances are it's a terrorist attack and they're trying to gather you in one area.
Well, that would work.
Listen, now that I've told you that, Steve, how much discipline would you have if it came to money falling out of like a building? Like if cash was getting dumped out of a building and you were downtown, how much, you know what I've just told you, how long would you stay out? or would you try to run and catch at the same time? Or would you just say, this is just my shot, I can't do this?
Is it a Hamilton or is it a Jackson? Jackson.
Does it matter?
Yeah. I'll put my
If
life
you
on
saw
it.
money getting dumped
I'm
out of a
saying
building,
that, dude, they could be throwing nickels and I'd probably be out there. Like,
you know what's crazy about that?
I'm listening.
Is, and I know people aren't going to believe me, and this is probably this is a good thing and a fault of mine both. I don't really value money the way I should, so I don't know if it's probably a good thing because like I don't care to like when it comes to like tipping or giving or something. Like I don't really care if I've got it. I'm like, cool, yeah, you know, we're at the church and somebody's like, hey man, there's a need. Somebody needs their rent paid, you know, or something. You know, it's like, okay, well, if we got it, yeah, of course we'll do it. You know, whatever.
Yeah, but some people's we got it. Like,
yes,
yeah.
But I also don't value it in the way of I'm like, oh well, we're at Hobby Lobby, so let's spend $300. And it's like, that was a lot of money we just spent there. You know, you look back at the end of the month, you're like, man, we spent a lot of needless money. So I don't know that I would go and fight other people to grab this money.
I cared about money until Jalen was taken care of.
Yeah, until he's a multimillionaire. Yeah, okay, that's way more pretentious than what I just said.
No,
So, yeah.
no, not for me. It's just like
I valued money until my son was a multimillionaire, and then I just didn't care.
No, no. I'm saying once he was taken care of, once he knew he was going to be financially stable.
Yeah,
then it was like I can live in a shoebox now. You know,
you're like I literally don't have to leave a legacy for my son.
Yeah, right. He's good.
Yeah, yeah. And my boys are just going to miss out, like because
Jalen's going to be the start of the legacy now.
Yeah, listen, I've got a paid off house. If y'all want that, hopefully by then, or actually probably don't even. I ain't paid off. Just you can have the house. You're going to start making payments on it. So.
Yeah, I got to fill out my will and hey, Jalen, you got nothing but have fun.
Gave you my name.
I gave you my name. That ought to be worth it.
Gave you my name.
All right, Nikki, go ahead and play us out before we saying something crazy. Get in trouble. Well, it's still been a fun week. It's not fall yet, Steve.
Well, we still got tomorrow. It's not Friday yet.
I know. It's been a fun week thus far.
It has been a fun week.
Don't be mad at me. I'm not going to be here tomorrow. I'm going to the fair. I want some corn dogs.
I'm going to the fair.
Only day to do it.
You couldn't go, you couldn't go to the fair at noon?
No.
Nikki's going to the fair. Make sure you sign up for that extra little perk they give out at the fair. Did you see the perk?
Yeah, what is it? Like free rides with a vaccination card? Steve, I'll take pictures for you.
No, again, they don't want you. They've already got you. They want new ones. You got to be newly vaccinated.
That's not true.
Can I just get another one while I'm there? A jab, a corn dog, and a roller coaster.
That's awesome, dude. Well, have fun at the fair, Nick.
It's a lib slice of heaven. It's like the anti-Disney World.
Yeah, enjoy, dude.
Enjoy, Nikki. We'll survive.
Have a good time. Yeah, we'll be all right.
Now that sports have officially kicked off, there's only 4 things missing from your playbook. 4 pegs. Looking for great smoked wings? 4 pegs. Looking for juicy barbecue and award-winning chili? 4 pegs. If you're just looking for some cold craft, tap, can, or bottled beer? 4 pegs. And the best part about 4 pegs is it's right around the corner at 1053 Goss Avenue in Germantown. So you better get over there fast because the word is spreading. And while you're over there, be sure to ask about their food truck and other catering services.
This time of year is Louisville's time to shine. And whether it's the beautiful sights at the track, the crack of the baseball bat at a AAA baseball game, or just the natural beauty that is the Bluegrass State, you're always reminded that there's no better place to live